Hey wheel nerds, do you want your nipples to look like this or this? My guessing is that you'd much rather it was the second one. And today I've got a set of brand new spoke wrenches in from Monolith Tools over in the USA who want to solve that problem for you. They turned up the other week and I've been using them on and off since, and thus far I've got to say I'm very impressed. Today I'm going to give you a quick lowdown on them, go through some of their features, talk about what I think is good, talk about what I think might be able to be improved with further iterations, but in general I'm going to start the video off straight away by saying that I feel that they're very high quality in terms of build quality and the design process. So they're definitely a tool that I'm looking forward to using more in the future. Who are Monolith, I hear you ask? You can check them out on monolithtool.com, link in the description I guess, and they are run by a lovely chap called Aaron, who I'm guessing is a little bit of a fellow film nerd because not only is the company name inspired by that scene from Stanley Kubrick's Space Odyssey 2001, but amongst other things, his website contains references to other interests of mine, such as Magic the Gathering, Steven Universe and animation in general, and a quote from the Coen brothers' excellent movie, The Hudsucker Proxy. So I think he's probably an okay guy. So, what have we got here? You'll see 5 different spoke wrenches in front of me, and as I said, they are a precision slip fit for different nipples. And they come in 4 different sizes to suit a variety of different applications. So 3.2 3mm is designed to fit most prominent brands' alloy nipples. 3.3mm, only 0.7mm more, but that's designed to interface much more readily with brass nipples, especially those with nickel plating. And then you've got 3.5mm and 4.0mm designed for 13 gauge spokes, which you'll more readily find on e-bikes, etc. coming up these days. And then you'll see that they also come in what Aaron calls 2 different sizes. You've got the standard right here, and then what he calls the XL. Now, the XL, the only difference is you'll see that there's an extra little handle on the end for ergonomics, but what that's designed for is to allow you to twist things more readily and to bring tension into your wheel at a quicker rate. I've been experimenting with both and I'm yet to decide exactly which one I most prefer in hand, but thus far they all feel good. So we're on to a winner. And all of the handles are a really nice, bright, shiny 3D printed affair, and they've got like almost a jewel-like opulence, which is quite nice. What I really like, and where I think the quality really shines through, is on the metal tool faces. They're just very well finished, and indeed the fit is fantastic. The fit is fantastic on the nipples that they've been designed for. That is especially important, I find, on black brass nipples, which have an oxidized layer usually, and they're the ones most likely to mar. And of course, you know, if you want black nipples, then that's what you want, not nipples with a bunch of scratches that look almost silvery and just a bit shit. Additionally, then obviously you don't want to be marring or scratching anodized surfaces on aluminium nipples, both for looks and longevity. All of them have a nice diamond pattern to their flats, and that means that your nipples are more supported on all sides. If it was just an open-ended square, you've only got 3 sides supported, and when it comes to tools designed to turn things like wrenches, etc., then you want as much support all around the piece as possible. And yeah, they feel very nice in hand. The curved edges fit nicely into the fingers. Oh, I got to say, I do like I'm assuming it's a laser etch of the logo and the size of the spoke key that you're picking up. Additionally, Aaron's been paying attention, obviously, because they interface perfectly with the DT Swiss bladed spoke holder, so they're going to help you prevent wind up, and that's always a good thing. You want as much of a bladed spoke to be supported as possible, and given that most high-end builds use relatively thin section bladed spokes, and that's a good thing. The metal tool area seems to be bonded into the bonded into the 3D printed handle, and that's a really nice secure fit. That's not coming off. I do think that there's a lot of muscle memory going on for me. I've always used the DT Swiss Proline spoke key, and I do love it. It's also got a very nice fit, but I do find that because of the amount I use them, I wear them out quite often. I have to replace my spoke keys relatively frequently. I hope that these are going to be a little bit harder wearing. Only time will tell. Additionally, I do think, and I am going to suggest to Aaron, hello Aaron, I'd love to receive some prototypes or see some different tries. I know he's gone through lots of prototyping himself and come to this design, and it does indeed feel really lovely to hold. But I'd love to see maybe some wings that were a little taller. It's only my own experience, but I think wider and taller wings would give more leverage on the tool. And additionally, I'm interested in the free-sided design, that almost tri-star design, because one of the things that I do, and I think a lot of people are taught, is that we tend to true wheels by halves, quarters, eighths, etc. And so it can get quite tricky to, with a free-sided tool like that, it becomes a little bit more difficult to keep track of where you're going. But I have been getting used to it, so that's fine. Now then, Aaron's based over in the States, and you pick all of these up for around $30 a pop. So if you just want a really nice high-end spoke wrench, then in all fairness, that's not much of an outlay, especially if you're a shop and you want to try a new thing. Or you can buy the entire set, as I did, for $108. And thank you to Aaron for throwing in an extra XL version of the most popular spoke keys for me, so as I could try them out and compare and contrast. Okay, final bit then. The spoke wrenches aren't the only item in the Monolith lineup thus far. He's also got some hub tools for e-bike, cassette and freewheel removal. That's definitely a tricky job, and we've been waiting for a while for people to bring out tools sturdy enough to get into some particularly weird setups on modern day e-bikes. Yuck. And what's more, I am excited because he's just released the Caliper, which is a caliper for measuring ERD, which those of you who have already been on this channel before will know is a passion of mine. And you can check out a video about why I think that you're measuring ERD wrong somewhere in the links, somewhere on screen now. Click the thingy. Anyway, that's this week in wheel building for now. Just a little bit of short news from me. Go check out Monolith. Find them on Instagram and let me know if you've used them yourself. Go check out Monolith Tools, monolithtools.com. Support a new business bringing quality tools to the wheel building world. A standard YouTube goodbye from me. Hit like, subscribe for more wheel building content in the future, and I will see you next time for some more wheel-based nerdery. Good day!